What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy Barano, aka Carolina Blue, coming to you with another video. Before we get started, hit that like button, smash it, crash it, thumbs up that bad boy, and also subscribe to the channel. Let's get into it now. Do you feel the What's up, everybody? It is freezing outside today. Man, it's like negative 12. But anyway, it's your boy Beezy, Ronald A.K. Carolina Blue, and I'm back with you with another episode of Clothing Talk. This episode, what we're going to talk about today is about how to come up with designs. If you are a t-shirt designer, you have your own clothing line, or you're just selling niche t-shirts and things like that, most people will be like, man, how do I come up with these designs so I can sell them out to the mainstream people that are trying to buy these things from you? First, let me set it up. Either you're a person that knows how to design. That means you're a person that can get into, Illustrator, Photoshop, and things like that. You can do it. But if you're like me, you don't got those skills. Man, I don't got those skills. So what do you do? Is it that's it? I do t-shirts, I design them. Where do you go to get these? Well, there's a few places that you can go to help you out, for designs. So if you don't know how to do it, then you have to outsource it, or you have to pay somebody to do these designs for you. And basically, there's many ways to do this, and it's not hard. You have to be patient, and this communication is one of the keys for. So where do I go? Well, one thing you can do first, you got to come up with sayings. If you already got sayings in your head, then that's good for you. But first place you can go to is always Google. Google will always be your friend. And you can look up funny sayings. Yeah, just Google funny sayings, funny expressions. You can find, play on words. Maybe things that have already gone viral. Not too long ago, one of the biggest things that was around holiday seasons that came out was the lady that forever, she goes, the beans, greens, tomatoes, and all that. You name it. You can play on those words. Those are things you can use to put on a t-shirt and sell. And I guarantee you it's going to sell. If it's something that's popping up virally and you see it tons of times, grab that saying, because it doesn't belong to anybody. Just grab that saying and plaster it on a t-shirt. So you have to figure out what is popular. What are things that people are saying that are popular. You can use lyrics from songs that that is popular that people are using in everyday life. Who is it? I'm drawing a blank right now. One of my favorite artists right now is Stay Humble, Kendrick Lamar. I love Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar has beautiful. I'm just a big fan of Kendrick Lamar and his music. So some of the sayings that he says, the Stay Humble, you can use that. I want to be with you. Some of them songs that he does, it's just catchy, and you can use that. Like I said, you could even give credit to Kendrick Lamar on the shirt. Like, damn, Kendrick Lamar, just stay humble. Kendrick Lamar, or I want to be with you, Kendrick Lamar. Some of the whatever you want to do, you can pay homage to these artists and put them on shirts and just lyrics. Period. So just keep that in mind. That's just one avenue of going by making t-shirt designs, and that would be pretty successful because it's already have a niche. Kendrick Lamar already has a following, and Drake and like these other artists already have a following. So naturally, some people would probably want to buy those designs that you do. So just think about that. Tupac, just things like that. So you can use these sayings and plaster on shirts, and you can literally sell them to people. Now, you might be a person that is like, well, man, uh, how do I get this, or how do I put it on a shirt? How do I uh, design this? How do I put this design on a shirt? This saying design, this font or whatever. How do I put it on a shirt? Well, there's few places that a person can go to do this. One is, like I said, you went to Google, you Googled funny sayings or lyrics to songs or however you want to get down. It's a niche that you fall into. However you want to get down, you go do that. There's a couple places you can go. There's one called Upwork, where you can literally go in there and design something, or you can find somebody to do that for you. One of my favorite ones of all time is Fiverr. Fiverr, yeah, you can go into Fiverr, type in typographic, and find somebody that can do this for you. You have a saying, you say, hey, dude, you freelance. You got someone that's freelancing for $5 and it's cheap to do this for you, and they will get it cracking. They will get it cracking, and they will do this. You can see their work, and you can just get it done that way. That's just outsourcing, and next thing you know, you have visions of the way they want to look. You go through the communication process, and they will pretty much do anything that you have in mind, and then you come back and you got a t-shirt that you can sell. I mean, whether it's colors, designs, depending on the person, it might be a $5 shirt, it might be a $35 shirt, or for the design, or you could pay up to maybe $100. But as long as you get what you want, then you can use that, and then you can start pushing those shirts. And then, like I said, if you're doing at home, depending on what your equipment is, you don't want to do something that you'll end up costing you more money by, I have to go to a print shop to do this, and kill your overhead, before you start. But if it's just a regular black and white, maybe 2 or 3 colors, and if you have the capability of doing this at your home station, then go ahead and do so. There's a sorting social. You can go there. That's another site that can hook you up. I have a few of those in the descriptions that you can look at. There's another site called People Per Hour. People Per Hour can do these things. Now I'm totally into I'm a Fiverr guy. I'm a big Fiverr guy. I mean, they're not endorsing me or anything, but I'm using them for everything, because it's just quick, and then quick for me. So, and then you can go on Google, hire a freelance designer. Google it. You'll end up finding somebody that does design for freelancing with their spare time. So one of my favorite ones, because I dibble and dabble. Maybe you want to try getting a crack at it yourself and learning how to design yourself, which is always the quickest way, and probably one of the best ways. But you don't have the tools. Maybe you don't have the Photoshop knowledge. Maybe you don't have the what is that? The Photoshop, the Illustrator. If you don't have those skills, then one place where I would go is PicMonkey. Yeah, PicMonkey. Look up PicMonkey, and they really have design for beginners. It makes it easy for you. You might have to pay a little money for a trial, or you can do the free trial, or you can do the a monthly subscription. I do the monthly subscription, and first I get a crack at it and see if I can design something that I like. And I look at it and I'm like, man, this is not cracking. And if I feel like it's not cracking, then I'll go to a designer that can do something more than, that's coming out of my mind. If I can't duplicate what comes out of my own brain, then I will go to the next step and find a designer that can do so and help me out and really see what I envision in my head come to the computer or the screen. So that's how I usually get down. Uh, they got one called Canva.com. That's Canva.com. Same kind of setup, but just this is just a quick video to give you guys some idea on how you things that you may be able to do to help you on your way to basically set up. Go for, if you're looking for designs where you can go to help that process move a little bit quicker, because if you don't know how to do it, hire somebody else to do it. Don't waste your time trying to figure it out yourself. You can always go to YouTube and look at the illustrators, people that's teaching you how to do the illustrators. But if that's not your, and it should be something as far as your goal, or how to learn how to do. But some people just want to run the business part of it. So pay somebody else to do that. Pay somebody else to design your shirts. Now you don't have to, like I said, I'm just giving some ideas where you don't have to break the bank and doing it. It's affordable. Finding designs is affordable. It just takes a little imagination and just finding somebody that's willing to work at a price for you. Like I said, look at a couple of those freelance websites. Like I said, Fiverr is a big one. Fiverr is the main one I use. It's almost like I'm endorsing Fiverr. Go use Fiverr. But that's just one that's worked for me. There's plenty. I think there's like Crowd Fund, or not Crowd, something Crowd Design, or where you present your work and it's like hundreds of people. They're like, oh yeah, okay, I can do this, or I can hook you up. I can't remember what it is, but if you look, so man, just let me know what you think about the video. I did this, I design my own stuff sometimes. Most of the time, I'm designing my own stuff to start your own clothing line, man. It's a tedious game. If you're gonna be active, you got to be proactive, man. If you plan on turning a buck in this game, I focus mainly on paperboy clothing. The next step is getting the my screen printer, a DTG, direct to garment. That's my next step. That's where I want to be. Where I'm cutting out middle. If you can cut out middlemen, you can cut them out. Where I just get the design from the designer and go straight to the shirt. That's where I want to be, and that's where you want to be if you're doing this out of the crib, man. It's helpful, man. And these designs that you're looking for, man, go on Facebook. I would go on Facebook. I would go on Instagram to see if people are feeling them, because you don't want to do designs and nobody are feeling them, because nobody's gonna buy them. And then how do you turn those people into sales? That's probably the next video that I do. How do you turn these people into sales? How does that happen? How do you go from I like to I buy and to people purchasing, things? So this is your boy BZ, aka Carolina Blue. Do me a favor, mash the like button, put a thumbs up on that bad boy, and subscribe. That's what you need to do. You need to subscribe to this channel, because I'm here to help you get your t-shirt thing popping. So subscribe to your boy's channel, support me, I'll support you, and we can grow, prosper together in this t-shirt game. I'm not one that's gonna keep things secret. So man, drop the like button, subscribe button, and man, we'll see what it do. And off, Carolina Blue, signing off. Holler at your boy. And keep pressing, boy. Keep pressing.
Do you feel the vibe?